Good morning, everyone. Well, here we are. We're sitting here having some iced coffee, holding a baby. You see, we've got a baby. And somewhere over there we have a dog. Anyway, I have to tell you what happened. I was making the iced coffee, and I had Emily in my hands. And we got to pouring the creamer in, but the creamer's brand new. It's kind of heavy for me. I have a disability, and it's now affected my muscles. We'll talk about that in a minute. But at any rate, so I was pouring the creamer, and all of a sudden, Emily started slipping. I thought, oh, here we go. I almost dropped this poor baby right on the floor. But fortunately, I saved her. Yeah. But I just don't know how you real mamas do it, because I'd hate to see a real baby hit that floor. And it's funny because I used to run a daycare when I was younger. And I don't remember having these kind of problems. I guess it's been too long. It is what it is. But at any rate, I just wanted to come on and just share a little bit about who I am. My name is Victoria, or I go by Vicky. And I was born legally blind. I do have a little bit of vision in my left eye. And my right eye is a glass eye. And for most of my life, that was the extent of my disabilities. And then I got a little older and started having trouble hearing. Well, now we're at the point where if we don't have these hearing aids in, we're deaf. But that's okay too. It's all right. We've learned to deal with that. But the biggest challenge I have right now is something called cervical myelopathy. Big word. All it means is that there's a compression on my spinal cord, which is a big deal. And it causes numbness in your hands, in your arms, in your feet, and weakness in your arms, in your hands, and your legs, and yeah, that's the part that's got me down. But I'm trying to be more encouraged, and I'm really excited because I now have Emily, and of course I have Gracie, and I'm not sure where she's hiding, but she's here. And they're really lifting me up, and I'm looking forward to my new business, which is going to be called, as you saw, pre-painted Reborns. And for those of you that don't know, we have a lot of different types of Reborns, and I'm going to discuss those in a different video because I have my opinion about that just like everyone else does. And of course, you're going to hear a lot of those. But my business is going to be, I'm going to get reborn dolls that are going to come from the manufacturer, and they're already going to be painted. And they're going to be parts, of course, and I have to bring them to life. And that, to me, is the big part of reborning. You got to bring the babies to life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the kits, and I'm going to weight them up and get them all beautiful for their new mamas. And people say, well, why are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you. The reason is because, of course, being legally blind, I can't be a painter. I can't paint these beautiful babies because I can't see their detail. But that's the reason. You've got some beautiful artists out there. But I'm doing this because I want to reach a community of people who would like to have a reborn and honestly just can't pay the price. Y'all do great work out there. Please don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of us that are on very low incomes, and we can benefit so much from these dolls. I live in a senior community, apartments, and there's a lot of women here, even some men that have some dementia going on, or loneliness, or anxiety, depression, and they can't have a dog like I can because they're just not mentally capable of making sure that that dog is well taken care of. So those are the people that really could benefit from having these dolls. But there's also a wide array of younger women who, for whatever reason, maybe they can't have a child, or maybe they lost a child. And this would just benefit them tremendously, just tremendously. Or, like me, they also want to collect these dolls because they are just gorgeous. And I've seen posts, and I see people ask about the price, and they just find out that they'd really like to have a doll, but they can't afford that price, and they just think they're gorgeous like I do. But yeah, I want you to know that I'm going to do this business, and my price is going to be $70 to do a doll for you. And I am going to put that in the comment so that you all will know. And I hope that you continue to follow us. And I'm trying to get a setup to where I can do videos moving around, doing different things, dropping Emily on the floor. I don't know what could happen. Maybe I'll bonk Gracie on the head. I mean, God, you never know around me. Anyway, we could also do a video of we could all go for a walk in my wheelchair. Now, that's always nice because it allows me to get out and get some sun. And speaking of sun, it's a beautiful day here. So if you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I suggest you get out early before the rain comes. And I wish you all a lovely day.